Hi everyone and welcome back. We're about to head into episode 6. I have to say the last episode was one of my favourite episodes of the show this year. And yes, I know people have asked me this. I do watch it right until the end credits, from when Vlad was in the kitchen and Carl was in the living room, and the distance between them all the way up until the last episode where Carl had his head, he was on the floor, he had his head backwards onto Vlad's knees. You know, the closeness of them, it represents the end of the episode, it represents how they are in that moment in time. And I just think this is one of the best series this year by far. Everything about this, I really enjoy. I'm not bored. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share.
Okay ka lang ba?
Oh, he's okay. He just likes you a lot.
Ang lahat ng makakanta ng kwentong ito ay
Oh, and the representation of his heart beating almost out of his chest. I really, really like that.
Ikaw, Carl. Magugustuhan mo to, si Vlad.
Okay. Matalino. Saka confident naman. Ikaw na magligpit yan ha.
But how will he react now? Oh, he's hiding. Okay. You can't hide in a small place like this.
Tuloy.
May nararamdaman ka ba? Uy, huwag ka na maarte. Hindi ka naman mainat ah.
Sakit ulo ko.
It's his heart that feels something.
Nandiyan ko pa.
You wanna talk about it?
Mm-hmm.
About what?
The dance.
The dance?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know the moment where you almost
the
kissed
dance?
him?
O, ano meron?
Halos di ka na bumaba ng kwarto after nun eh.
Uh-huh.
Tapos, ayaw mo pa ako samahan kumain. Okay ka
Sige
lang.
na, alis ka na. Masakit nga ulo ko.
Carl, nagsayaw lang tayo, okay?
Not to
Doesn't have to
Carl.
mean anything,
It was something more than that.
So you can stop making me feel like a regret now.
Oh, I really relate to Vlad.
Hindi, kasi...
Really?
Dali lang ha. Kumakatok eh. Dali lang.
The sister. Why'd you have to look like that?
Right? I miss you too.
I do like the sister. Why is she there? She's up to something.
Where was I? Oh, right.
What was with the British accent?
So I was telling Mom, it's different this time. You know, I saw them together. They're so cute, so in love. And Carl is such a sweet boy.
She keeps doing a weird
Really
British
are,
accent tone to
Fairness
it.
to you. And grab your lashes. May ganyan ba online?
He does have really nice lashes.
She's so happy for you, Vlad.
Oh, so
Mom
happy.
is so happy for you. And di ba sabi ko naman sa'yo, wala naman siyang issue with you being gay. Ang issue niya doon.
Look at him
Doon sa ex
smiling.
mong duwag.
Di sana sinabi niya sa akin, diba?
But spoiler alert, she will. Tonight, we will have dinner with Carl. Already made reservations. Pero mauna na lang tayo dun kasi si mom kasi na-stuck na sa office. But she will be there.
So wait lang po ate.
Isn't it exciting? Diba? Meeting the biyanan.
Exciting.
Carl, Mom is also asking for your parents' numbers and address. Please, para naman mabigyan ka namin ng late Christmas presents for you being boyfriend to my brother, letting him stay here with you.
Hindi po kami ate.
Yeah.
Huh?
Pinatuloy ko lang po dito sa dahil wala po akong pambayad ng renta. Huwag nga sabihin kay Papa, please.
Yeah.
Hindi po kami.
Well, for now you're not together. Oh, she is not happy.
Ate,
Wait lang.
Ate, di kasi.
How could you lie?
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh, this is not good.
Gather. Okay. Now, Vlad, tell me how to convince Mom that you are deserving to be left alone, that you are capable of making mature decisions.
But
for
he is,
your-
though. We've seen he can be
You
mature.
apparently paid someone to pose as your boyfriend using my money. I don't even pay for my men!
Ate, kaya ko naman bayaran yung...
Hindi! Isa ka pa!
Good on you for yelling.
Pinagsamantala niyo yung kahinaan ko.
Ate, bagong taon naman na.
Wala bang mabago taon!
Okay. You don't want to mess with her. I think she's just hurt because she was lied to. If only they told her the truth from the beginning, maybe.
Like she was so excited to meet him. Let's go.
No, get up. Take him with you, though.
Oh, bakit? You can come back for your things some other time. We have to talk. Total, nandito ka lang naman para makapagbayad siya ng renta. Diba? Eh, nakapagbayad na siya. So you have no reason to stay here. Right, Carl? Right.
He wants to cry. He really likes Vlad.
I'm taking you home.
Oh, you shouldn't let him leave, not like that. Such a good scene. From all of them. It's in the details. Bachelor of Science. Oh, is this the grade? Oh, she did like... Yeah. After Ben, eh? Oh, thank you very much. She really did like Cole. You're lonely without him. There's only one of you now. Just everything about this scene really works. He's just so despondent. I don't want him to give up on his dreams as well. Your dreams are everything that you have. You know, you can't give up on that.
Hoy, sa wakas! Sumagot ka din! Hoy, Carl, nga pala!
I don't know why I'm
May
waving.
ipapakita ako sa'yo. Kamusta ka pala, nak? Marapit na ang enrollment, ha? Lumabas na ba yung grades mo nung first sem?
Yeah, he did.
Yun nga po eh. Sorry, may mga dos po ako.
Naku! Ano ba? Okay lang yun, nak. Hindi
Well-
namang masama yun, eh.
Pero pa, may mga bago po akong kliyente. $7 per hour. Ghostwriting. Gusto daw po nila yung mga sinusulat ko. Magaling daw po ako magsulat.
I'm glad.
Talaga?
Tell them about what you really want to study.
Kaya lang, ghostwriting kaya hindi ako nakikredit eh.
Oh, ha? Oh, ha? Oh.
That's not good.
Nahanap ko to, oh, na
Di naman po ako nag-drawing yan pa. Si Kuya po.
That's why she was telling you. Listen to your wife.
Bale, mo, sa susunod na tawag ko, papakita ko yung mga drawing mo para ma-inspire ka naman sa gagawin mong dream house natin.
No.
Pangarap niyo.
Yeah. Your dream.
Ano yun?
Ayoko na po mag-architecture pa. Gusto ko na po mag-shift.
Ay, sandali. Parang humihina ka yata yung head
No, you
natin.
heard him. Do not play
Ayoko na po maging architect.
dumb on that.
Mag-shift na po ako.
Bakit na? Nahihirapan ka na ba?
Hindi ma. Hindi lang po ako masaya.
Hindi masaya? Trabaho yan na, di ba? Kailangan pa ba masaya?
You have to be happy.
Gusto ko
How?
naman po ng trabaho. Gugustuhin ko pa rin kahit di na ako masaya.
How can you? If you're not happy, you just are
Pinangarap
always
ko lang
gonna be
naman nila
sad.
yun. Pangarap niyo eh. Pwede ko pa rin naman magawa yun kahit di ako nasa architecture.
Sandali nga. Ano ba yung sinasabi mo?
He wanted to make you happy. No, he wants to make you happy.
Hindi naman sa ganun pa.
Ayaw naman, oo. Anak, saan mo gustong lumipat?
Gusto ko pong magsulat. Gusto ko pong magpelikula.
Sus Mariosel, showbiz?
Yeah.
Ano ba yung pumasok sa utak mo? Bakit yan? Alam mo, umuwi ka na nga muna pag-usapan natin.
Magtiwala ka sa desisyon ko, okay?
Yeah, but this is what
Hindi naman ako
parents are
malulunod
like.
dito eh. Kaya hayaan mo ko, please.
Bakit, Frederick?
You were his favorite, you know.
I can't get over this British accent twang that she has on certain words.
That whether it's dad or your ex or Carl, please remember that you're worth staying for, okay?
She does love you.
Wow. That's rich coming from you.
Here we go.
Ayan. Babakla-bakla ka kasi. Nung tuloy tayo ni Dad. Don't you remember?
Oh. Wow.
Tigilan mo ng magpanggap na lalaki. Talented yan, kaso bakla. Sayang kasi bakla. Why would you say that to a child? So please, stop parroting fake ally
It's
speeches.
about, yeah. Yeah.
If you hate us, just be upfront.
Vlad,
She doesn't
I was
hate
a kid
you.
too.
She doesn't hate you. But I get the fake ally speeches that she gives.
I didn't know then what I know now.
People can grow.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for not apologizing sooner. But I'm saying sorry now. Sorry.
I think that's all he ever wanted was an apology.
Vlad, mahal kita, okay? I know I can be too much sometimes. Imposing even. Pero hindi ko lang kasi talaga alam na how to get to you.
Oh, her acting. Wow.
I know I'm not a perfect ally. I'm still navigating through this. But I'm still your only sister. And no matter how you fuck up, I'm still going to be your sister. Capish?
Oh, Italiano. Is she gonna take him back to Carl?
Hello, Mom? Saan ako nakakwento pag uwi ko? Sorry.
Oh, he wouldn't deny him. Well, actually, I take that back. He probably would, because he's still not out to himself.
Bye.
Uy! Sure kang dito uwi. Sabod ako mag-garden eh. Ikaw bahala kung hindi. Hindi ako punta. Promise.
He's hurt.
Yun.
Okay. Bye.
It's protection. I get it for that. I feel like you should go back to him. And this song. He's waiting for him at the door. You think about it. Maybe if Cole finds out where he lives, you know it's okay to feel the way you do.
Is leaving the unit next weekend. Has she told you?
Yeah. Kasunod sila ni Carl.
Let him go back to him.
Eddie, stop the car.
Ano?
Okay.
I said stop the car.
Huh?
Ako na mag-explain kay Mama. You only have until the weekend, kaya sulitin mo na. Kung masaktan ka ulit, sa kanya natin problemahin. Basta ngayon, magmahal ka na muna.
Good on you.
Just other things.
But he's there. You know, they both do this. They both allow themselves to have this weird dance fantasy. I'm just gonna see him dancing. Just don't care. The hands that he does. He knows how to move his hands, doesn't he? So he actually plays Carl. Always. Here we go. You gonna allow him to touch? Yes, you are. Go back. That's it. He wants to kiss you. Finally. Live in the moment. It's just the way this is shot as well. Live in the moment, enjoy it. So there we go. They
How did I die? Aksidente. Sabi ni Papa, matututoy lang mo ngayong bata kapag di mo tinatapon sa malalim.
Right.
Kaso, di nila natansya yung taas ng alon.
So his brother's dead.
Nalingat lang sila ng konti. Tama si Kuya. pagdala nila kay Kuya sa pangpanghuli na eh.
So young.
They had me a year after. Tapos ayun, pinamana yung mga damit.
You never even got to meet him. You
Mga laruan,
all of his stuff.
ultimo pangarap,
Yeah.
pangalan. Siya yung kalang hilig mag-drawing ng bahay. I'm just living his life
They
for me.
named you after your dead brother?
Grabe yung sibling na rivalry to, no? Kalaban ko, discovered potential ng patay.
Hey.
Alam mo yung parang hindi ikaw yung bida sa sarili mong buhay.
Yeah.
Kaya yung parang Janus character ka.
Mm-hmm.
Kahit si Joros or si Ketchup yung gumanap. Para lang effect. Tatayo yung pelikula. Sulat na yung script eh. Kataon lang na
There's always rewrites in
ikaw yung available
scripts.
kaya ikaw yung nakuha. Pero hindi siya sa'yo. Gets mo ba?
Yeah. More than you think.
Mm-hmm. My sentiments, exactly.
Sige nga. Come on. Haba nun ha. Dali na.
Sige. Ito. Para may visual aid din. Yan.
Kamukha mo siya.
It's our favorite photo together. You know that joke they say na yung panganay lang yung conceived out of love? And then the rest are either just because they're bored or horny.
No.
Medyo iba sa amin. Si ate, she was conceived out of love. Kuya was conceived out of lust. And ako, I was conceived to save the marriage. I was made aware of it.
Wow.
And my mom would always say it's thanks to you that we're still a family.
That's a lot of pressure on a child.
I took pride in it. You know, I was the household prince. I was Dad's favorite. Minsan nga nag-aaway pa sila ni Mom because kawawa naman daw yung iba kong siblings eh. O, diba? But then one day, I came home from school and I was telling Dad about this boy, you know, my seatmate.
Right.
I
Uh-oh.
don't know why, but I was just so happy kasi binigay niya sa akin yung baon niya. Imagine I was just 6. I didn't even have the word for it yet.
Aga?
Yeah.
You'd be surprised at how many at those ages have an understanding at least.
Yun yung first
To a degree?
time na pinalo niya ako. I mean, don't get me wrong. I now doubt it's because of that. Lalo na't nag-aaway rin naman na sila mommy before that pa.
It's still
Pero as
it's a
a
memory.
kid,
It sticks with you.
I couldn't help but think that maybe that was it. On my 7th birthday, my mom pushed for me to have a party.
Oh, he's getting closer to
Never mind that
him.
it was Jesus' birthday or whatever. All my friends came. She invited everyone. And then in the middle of the magic show, Dad dragged his luggage across me. And then he never looked back. Wow. Then he never came back.
Hindi mo na siya nagpaalam.
Well, he did this.
That's why he doesn't like being touched there.
Sorry.
Sorry. It's sort of funny though. Dito ka, feeling mo you're just serving somebody else's purpose. Yet here I am, feeling like I already failed serving mine, saving the marriage. That day when he left.
Yeah. It stays with you. We forget children remember a lot of these things.
check kung okay kang sa inyo.
Yeah. Bibigyan ko ng chance mo. Ikaw, paano kung ayaw na mag-shift?
Pipilitin ko sila.
First time spending the night together.
Dad, gusto ko magsulat ng pelikula.
You should write your own film.
Gusto ko masasabi kung sa akin.
Yeah. And the little hand caresses.
Say, I want to be in charge of the ending too.
And there you go, look. They now rest on one another. I wonder what film they're watching. It's just comparing them to episode 1 where Vlad is in the kitchen, it doesn't even want to be close to Carl. To now this. Uh-huh. Yeah. That was episode 6. I think, yeah, I think this is definitely one of those episodes that really makes you think a lot of food for thought. It's just so many things a lot of us can relate to who watch this, and that includes to Judith, because she's tried to overcompensate for the things she said to Vlad when they were younger, because she's always felt as she's got to know that she let him down. Because to say the things she did, I think she forgets. It stays with the person you speak to like that. They never forget. They always grow up thinking there's something wrong with them. They have to act a certain way. We do this in society that if you are more masculine presenting, especially if you're a gay person, it's okay because you can just blend into society. But for those who are more flamboyant, more out there, it's almost as if you should never be allowed to be yourself because it's too much, and it's always someone putting you down because they want you to take out the feminine side of your qualities, because apparently society still does it where if you're masculine it's not a weakness, but yet it's a weakness if you show feminine traits. And I think every moment of this episode, when Carl admitted to Judith that they weren't together, and her reaction to it was so real. You know, being lied to, allowing herself to be made a fool. That's why she was so hurt. You can see it. You can see that maybe if they had been honest at the beginning, they might have had a different outcome. They could have sat down and spoken to her. Instead, they lied for this period of time. But what she doesn't realize is, until obviously further in the episode, they had developed something. And seeing Carl speak to his parents and own up to him wanting to follow his dreams, it's a hard thing. You want your parents to be proud of you. You want to be the child that they dreamed of. And when you feel like you're not achieving that for them, you feel like you failed in life because you're not allowing them to live via you. But you can't. You have to live you have to write your own story. And that's kind of the point in this show, is being allowed to do that. To find your path in life. And then when we had just Judith's breakdown and just them being able to communicate and both of them understanding one another, that times have changed but things take time to heal, and maybe it's time to forgive one another, or in this case Vlad to forgive Judith. You don't have to forget, but you love your sister and she loves you, and it's very obvious. I mean, she told you to go back for him. And having Carl on the phone to Vlad and wanting him back, and how he expressed it just shows you how close they've become and why they need one another. And then the dance sequence, that was quite interesting because we got to see both of the characteristics as those as people. Like I said, that Carl, you can tell, he likes to move his hands in a certain way. You could tell what the actor's like when he goes out dancing and how much he enjoyed that sequence. They had so much fun, they were able to let go. I'm not sure what song was playing, because whenever I've had to do dance scenes, they put the weirdest music on. I've done a rave scene and they put Barbie Girl by Aqua on, so that was a very weird thing, because you have to kind of dance like you're at a rave, but to Barbie Girl. And then they obviously imposed the music on top of that. But just the whole sequence, and then finally they kissed. We finally got what we were all hoping to see at this point in time. And I think it was perfect. It was for a first kiss for two people, this was a pretty good job. I don't think a lot of us have the pleasure of saying our first kiss was that great. Some people do, but I don't think a lot of us do. And then the first time they spent the night together. And then to the end credits with them literally laying against one another as a couple watching a film, and the progression we've seen, including the not living in fear and shame, the mottos at the end to live by. But I will say this, do not think for 1 second because everything's happy that I don't think something bad's come in. We still have 2 episodes. So next episode, I expect to be sad. I expect to feel like my heart's breaking for both of them, because what happens with the parents? Like, how will both sides of the family going to react? Because Carl hasn't actually come out, not to anyone but Vlad. Also, something I should speak about is allowing them to share their backstories about their dads, to share their backstories about Vlad's dad and Carl's brother, because I really relate to Carl, not the brother part, but feeling like you're not the protagonist in your own film. I think we can all say at a point in our life we maybe have felt like sometimes we're the antagonist, sometimes we're the anti-hero, sometimes we are just the supporting role, sometimes we feel like we're the guest role. And I just really liked how they spoke about what happened to them. I mean, Carl more or less has always been in the shadow of his dead brother. I mean, they more or less just had him because of their grief. And that means that child always knows why. And it's a hard thing to live by, knowing that you feel like you're just in a dead sibling's shadow, one you never met, and for a father to leave and just never come back. Yeah, I get it. I just loved everything about this. I think all the actors have done an amazing job in allowing you to go on the roller coaster journey with them, especially for those of us remembering our first love, our first time coming out, having to say to someone, I'm not your regret. I'm not someone for you to feel ashamed to be with. We don't have to make it anything more than what it is. That was at the beginning. I thought that line, that word regret from Vlad was very poignant. And just the little details that all the actors do. Just very, very smart. Thank you for watching, and I will be back next week with episode 7.